welcome back. Today I want to talk about empathy. Now, there is no such thing as empath. It is properly called empathy. What is empathy? Well, it's the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. What are the differences between sympathy and empathy? The difference between the most common used meanings of these two terms is sympathy is feeling compassion, sorrow, or pity for the hardships that another person encounters. Empathy is putting yourself in the shoes of another, which is why actors often talk about it. What are the three types of empathy? In fact, empathy also comes from a German word meaning feeling in. And just as there are many ways to feel, there are multiple ways to experience empathy. The three forms of empathy that psychologists have defined are cognitive, emotional, and compassionate. Why is it important to have empathy? Empathy is important because it helps us to understand how others are feeling so we can respond appropriately to their situation. It is typically associated with social behavior, and there are lots of research showing that greater empathy leads to more helping behavior. Is empathy a good thing? Empathy is, among other things, believed to improve our personal relationships, motivate and charitable giving, and encourage pro-social behaviors. The general is that the empathy is crucial to being a good person, but empathy is not without its discontents. Is empathy a skill or a trait? It's the type of empathy that translates second-hand suffering into feelings of understanding and caring. Understanding the three types of empathy makes it clear that being an empathetic person is not a simple personality trait. Empathy is a complex of skill that builds upon itself, is what it says. Are you born with empathy, or is it learned? Empathy is learned trait. The people grow up to feel no empathy are not born without it. They are born with a miscommunication in their brain that do not develop the way the average person would. These children eventually develop empathy because they are taught. Can a person learn empathy? Neurologists have recently discovered that humans are wired to experience empathy through multiple systems of minor neurons in our brain. Many people seem to be naturally, others are not. The good news is that research shows that empathy can be learned. I do my very best to help them in their time of need and to comfort them. But sometimes you can't always help someone. And sometimes you may not always know what to exactly say to that person. But you just do your very best. Well, guys, I hope you found this very informative, and hopefully it helped you to understand what empathy is. And basically anybody can have empathy. Some can be born with it, like I said, and some you can just learn as you go. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all next time. Until then, remember, God loves you,